Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this wireless mouse to be exceptionally lightweight, with all its buttons and the scroll wheel providing a satisfying and tactile feel. Despite being constructed entirely from plastic, the device feels surprisingly sturdy and well-built. A major highlight for this client was the integrated thumb rest, which they noted was a significant factor in their decision to choose this particular model. The standout feature and the primary reason for the purchase is its independence from proprietary software. Our reviewer loves that you can plug this mouse into any computer, and all the settings work immediately without needing to install any clunky manufacturer applications. For customization, there's a neat web-based portal that lets you connect the device and tweak its settings directly from a browser. This is a real game changer, especially for Linux users who are often overlooked by major brands that don't develop software for their operating system. However, the experience isn't without a few small frustrations. This client noted some limitations within the customization portal. For instance, the mouse is locked to 5 preset DPI stages, with no option to disable any or add new ones. Strangely, while you can assign a button to cycle through these DPI settings, you can't do the same for different user profiles. Accessing the portal also has its quirks. It requires a Chromium-based browser, and despite claims of wireless configuration, our reviewer could only get it to work by connecting the mouse with its wire. For fellow Linux users, there's a helpful heads up. The web portal may not work initially due to security protocols. A simple UDEV rule is needed to grant the necessary permissions. Despite these minor hurdles, this reviewer is very satisfied overall and plans to stick with this mouse as their main device.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer stumbled upon this particular mouse almost by accident, having heard very little about it. Our reviewer was specifically searching for a product with a familiar ergonomic shape, reminiscent of a popular but much heavier model they had used for a long time. Having owned a fantastic keyboard from the same maker for several years, they decided to take a chance on this mouse, and the decision paid off immensely. This client claims it is genuinely one of the best mice they have tried in recent memory, and they have tested dozens of different models. From the very beginning, nearly every aspect of the device felt perfectly executed. The main switches have a satisfying sound and feel, the side buttons are an ideal size and are placed exactly where they should be, and the scroll wheel has a great tactile response. The build quality is also a standout feature. The shell feels completely solid with no flexing or creaking. Its surface coating provides a secure, grippy texture that our reviewer found even better than the finish on peripherals from other major gaming brands. Even the stock feet on the bottom allow for an exceptionally smooth glide right out of the box. After an extended period of heavy daily use for both work and click-intensive gaming, this client's high opinion has only been reinforced. The mouse has proven to be incredibly durable, performing just as flawlessly as it did on the first day. Our reviewer stands by their initial assessment, expressing surprise that such an amazing, well-designed product isn't more widely known and celebrated.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer was genuinely impressed finding this specific type of computer mouse. It fills a niche that's surprisingly underserved. Our reviewer notes that in their experience, it's difficult to find a mouse that balances ergonomics, lightweight, and programmable buttons. Most ergonomic models are bulky and not ideal for fast-paced FPS gaming, while most lightweight gaming mice sacrifice programmable buttons beyond the standard few. This particular mouse, however, seems to hit that sweet spot. This client shares that it's remarkably lightweight, boasts impressive latency and sensor performance, and features an ergonomic design suitable for both palm and fingertip grips. Plus, it includes an extra programmable button, which is a real boon for productivity. This mouse is presented as a versatile option for those who want to game, especially in FPS titles, but also desire some productivity functionality. Our reviewer admits there are other mice that may excel in either gaming or productivity, but the value is in its ability to do both well. The client advises against enabling the maximum polling rate for gaming since it would be unnecessary. As for drawbacks, our reviewer mentions the material quality feels a bit cheap, and they aren't fans of the switches, noting that they require more force to click, but are supposedly more durable. However, they were very pleased with the feel and accessibility of the scroll wheel and side buttons. The switches might be too loud for some users who prefer quieter peripherals.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.